Yeah, low key bragging about having a wife.
In this chat, that's a flex.
Y'all's too much, man.
Yo,
This could not be the incel chat today.
that's serious like slander.
Y'all too much. But on a serious note, Pascal, can you tell us a little bit more about the urban uprisings in the mid to late 60s and the Kerner Report?
Between 1964 and 1968 or 9, there were 370 urban rebellions in about 221 cities, if I'm not mistaken. This pushed Lyndon Johnson in a situation, and they had started earlier. They had started as early as '63. This is pushed Lyndon Johnson to realize that he had to find a way to explain what was going on, what was happening, why were his civil rights legislations and bills not calming the racial and political temper that was going on all over Black America, and who was causing these rebellions. He felt that it could have been a collaborated attempt by the Soviet Union to cause uprisings. The Kerner Commission report even admits that. I have the report here somewhere, and it's an extensive report of the basically the whole history of Black America in the United States and how the United States has failed to address the political economy and how the racial militancy of Black folk has waned up and down throughout various periods. But there is a section called the Negroes and the Media in the Kerner Commission report that specifically says having Black people flood popular culture like TV and film and news anchors and sports reporting and things of that nature will make their presence more acceptable to both Black and whites, and it will be more normalized to ask to see them, and it will have a tranquiling effect, and it won't seem as alien to American society. This actual uh, mechanism has been the policy of the American ruling class since the early 70s, late 60s. This is why you will always see your a black figure in your news media. You have black television shows that cater to quote unquote urban issues. There's quote unquote what's called black programming. It's a black program, as if black people have a certain stigmatic kind of notion of what they are or what they should be. Or maybe it's that they've been tailored to accept black programming in a certain way, and now they've been resigned to see exactly what it is. So one of the biggest problems that comes out of the Kerner Commission for me and these urban uprisings is that it creates uh, a kind of culture industry that basically tailors what the acceptable scope of black behavior and thought is by projecting programming into the black community and creating a control mechanism for the ideological superstructure of black people, which tending it to shape it into the direction that popular culture mechanism want it to be, as opposed to have it organically develop on itself.
Tucson, you have anything you want to add to that?
I think it's interesting the way it worked. It definitely did seem to pacify people, and it still does. It's evilly brilliant, wickedly brilliant.
Wickedly brilliant. That's yeah, I think so. Soul Train. Pascal, did you watch Soul Train?
I did watch Soul Train. I liked Soul Train a lot, bro. I mean, I'm not telling people that they should not like these shows or that they're all demonic and oh my god, they're controlling us in our minds. My point is that understand that the people who plan society don't put these things on programming without a reason. And having a show which highlighted the best dancing of black folk to the best soundtracks at the time, right after you had the Gary Convention of '72 and all of these urban rebellions and kids coming back from Vietnam, and all of a sudden no one's rallying in the streets for better life and policy. I don't think that's an accident.